cracking and popping.
Oh, and there's Billy.
Yeah, what's up?
Ah. Stuff's still going on 160. I'm surprised you're not there.
Yeah, I think Dave's talking to, there's a couple people in there, but me and Pete did the changeover, so he should be around pretty soon. He's probably setting up.
Ah, that's good.
Beep, beep, beep. Ooh.
What are you using for a transmitter there, Billy? It sounds like you got one of them crazily modified CBs that slide on frequency when you key up.
I'm using a Cobra 148 out of an exciter, and I've got that driving. Sorry, I'm trying to set this up. And that is, got an amplifier behind that. It's a Harris RF-138 deck. Military crap.
Ah, but does that Cobra 148 have that silly mod in it that makes it slide when you key up?
Yeah, it's just, you slap a capacitor across something. I don't even remember, but it's literally just a capacitor.
Yeah, I know. I've a bunch of guys for whatever reason use that. I don't understand the logic behind it, but okay.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. I guess when there's a whole bunch of people in a pile-up, it makes you, like, people know you just keyed up because they can hear you. You know?
Yeah. In the old days, we used to just have a birdie or something, or a Browning pin.
Yeah, it only works right if you're heterodyning with somebody.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just hear the swishing. Doesn't have a tone.
Yeah, somebody's got to key up underneath me, and then you'll hear it go.
Yeah. There we go.
Wait, what?
And it is classic radio roundup here. 27.115 on your AM dial.
Oh, hey, I hear the panty snatcher out there. 6'4" Mobile. You're doing real good in my receive. They're, tiny dancer.
27115.
On your AM dial.
What's going on?
Hello, Doug, man. How's it going?
Going good. I was up there on, was it 15 or something like that, talking with Beezer and Rooster. So, trying to explain to them about how this Cobra Ultralight Junior is configured in the air.
Configured in the air?
That Cobra Ultralight Junior is a wire antenna that I've got in the air here at the house.
Oh, yeah? What is it, for this band or one of the hand bands?
No, it'll do anything. This antenna will tune anything from 6 to 80 meters.
Oh, okay, so it's your basic non-resonant antenna that you feed with ladder line.
Yep. Got I think it's a 9 to 1 balance or 4 to 1 balance, something like that. I'm not sure, but I think it's a 9 to 1. But yeah, then it's got 80 feet of ladder line and two sections of wire. It's 14-3 antenna rotor wire is what they use for these antennas. So one of the legs is is shorted out now, so I can't tune down to 75 and 80 meters. I can still work 40, so I know that the rest of the antenna is still working. But I bought some 12-4 flat wire, and once the weather breaks this spring and starts getting nice out, I'll get out there and change everything out. That way I'll have 280 feet in the air.
Yeah, 160 meters.
You betcha.
Yeah, 160 meters with an S9 noise level.
Well, it all depends on where you live. I got an S4 noise level, 160, all the time.
Yeah, I can hear Steve down there. And I can hear Dave most of the time, but that's about it.
You can't hear me?
Well, you weren't down there at that point, I don't think.
I was in there until 7:53.
But anyway.
Well, you would have heard me. I'm sure you would have heard me. What the heck are you on?
I'm on a stock microphone, I'll say that.
Yeah, it's not your normal you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm running Steve's Midland. I did some receiver mods to it so that it lets in a lot more low end.
Yeah, it definitely sounds stockish. But anyway, yeah, well, I'm here, you're here. A lot of people are here. Welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah, Steve will show up eventually, I guess.
He's still on 160. He's having fun.
Yeah, Dave's trying to explain to him how a modulated tube works, and
Hiya, Wayne. Good to hear from you.
Hi, Pete. Hi, Dave. I'm here. I'm just listening.
hey, Wayne.
I was getting ready to do a welfare check on you because we hadn't heard you for a while. You didn't pop in tonight. I was probably going to pop over tomorrow.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello, Doug. Somebody else said hello. Hello out there. I'm in here listening.
I'm glad to hear you're still listening.
I'm going to try 2 more times. And if he can't hear me, I'm leaving. Hey, Pete!
I hear you, but when my neighbor talks, he's the only one I hear. Hello, BTK.
I can't hear those guys very well. I just wanted to say I sent you the audio file, and just if you could distribute that to people for me. I don't have everybody's information.
Yeah, I got it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will distribute it. That's not the right word. You know what I mean. I don't know what the right word is, though.
Distribute. You're just pronouncing it wrong.
Well, good. It's all there.
Yeah, looking forward to listening to that. I'd be interested. Make sure I'm not all boofy, baby.
Is this a recording of 160?
Yeah, that's right. What, you want a copy?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, everybody was sounding really good in there tonight. Even QRP Dave.
Oh, that's why he's not, 20 over.
Well, see, we had a little dispute. I said, you ain't QRP. He says, yeah, I am. I said, QRP is 10 watts or less. Actually, isn't it 5 watts? Whatever. Well, I'm running 23 watts. I was like, see, you're not QRP. He goes, 23 watts is QRP for 160. I'm like, all right, point taken.
For him, that's QRP.
Yeah, well, he was still the strongest one in there until Steve got in there. He was still the strongest one.
He's on 160 at nighttime using AM. That is totally QRP. Anything less than 100 watts is QRP, man.
Yeah, well, at 23 watts, he was the strongest one until Steve got in there.
Steve's giving me 40 over. Dave's giving me 10 over.
Well, Dave was giving me 45 over. Steve was giving me 50 over. Billy was pretty much at 35 to 40 over. And Mike was 30 to 40 over.
Hey, Panty Snatcher, I hear you out there.
side of the hill or what? Yeah, you're a little bit on the fringe for me tonight. I'm hearing most of what you say, but I'm not hearing everything, so you gotta go to the pump house or get up on a hill. Well, you read the mail. It's good to hear from you anyway. Hope all's well. Stay warm. Old 64, the panty snatcher, your countywide radio, father-in-law.
Doing real good over here.
I'm hearing him, just not 100%.
I got everything he's saying. He's doing really well, actually. So, but I am pretty far away from all you guys.
As you're climbing the hill, you're getting way better. Better now than when you started. Hey, is this audio too much on this radio?
Sounds good. What is that?
Alright, I just wanted to make sure, because, man, it's swinging the snot out of my watt meter, so I thought it might have been a little too hot. It's the Courier PLL 40.
Woo, that thing sounds good.
It's like, do I have too much fudge icing on my ice cream? No.
Yeah, that's not really possible, is it?
I'll only be able to...
Well, it's limited by square footage, maybe.
9.
Try it again there, Billy.
I said the only way I'm going to be able to tell how that thing sounds is if you give me a big long string of 9s.
Oh, you want to hear this thing with a big old string of 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9?
Yeah, that radio sounds awesome. Don't touch it.
Well, the Sandbagger set this one up for me. It's a nice radio. It's an old Courier Centurion 40D. No, it's not the 40D. Courier Centurion PLL. Analog 40 channel.
Sounds like you're running about 40% total harmonic distortion. It's perfect.
Oh, that's good for CB radio. Come in.
Somebody's piping my 160 meter noise level up here. I'm at like an F6 noise level now. Good grief.
So you got in there late on 160 then, if you didn't hear me.
Yeah, I mean, I got in here like, 5 minutes to 8 or something.
Yeah, you missed me by a couple of minutes. I had to go to the little boys' room.
Yeah. It's like every day I check 160, and every day it's sitting there at S9. Didn't seem like it was doing that before, but now it seems like that's the norm for me now. This constant.
We need to get you on 160 the next power outage.
Yeah, right. The power goes out, I'm going to 160. I might actually hear people.
I have a lot of that poor sounding crap on 160, but when I'm on 160, I have to throw like 20 to 30 dB of attenuation in front of my receiver, and then everything kind of normalizes.
I put 20 dB in my receiver, I'm not going to hear anybody.
I was talking to Dave, Pete, and everyone with, I think I had 36 dB of attenuation in front of my receiver.
I do roll my RF gain back on my National. It's not full open. I do roll it back some, and what that equates to in dB, I don't know. But even so, with the RF gain rolled back, you guys are still 30, 40, 50 dB over.
Same here, you guys are all like 30 dB.
A lot of noise tonight.
Hello, Bite Buster. thing? There's a lot of background noise. Seems like there's extra whooshing. Whooshing? Yeah, I feel like I have a higher noise level than typical, but it's just, white noise, a higher level white noise.
Yeah, white noise. The ground's full of white stuff.
That's it. I got snow noise. Even when you transmit, I hear your voice, but that white noise is coming through as well.
Thankfully, my noise level dropped back to X4. Now I can hear Bite Buster again.
Who is that? I can't hear him. Sandbagger.
He can't hear me.
Swing his beam around. Says he can't hear you. Swing your beam around.
That's not that far off of him. He should be able to hear me.
Well, maybe it's the radio you're on.
Yeah, well, wattage is wattage. It's a stock microphone, but the limiters were clipped in this stupid thing, which I wasn't. I'm not real fond of, but plenty.
That radio's boofy, baby.
Is it?
Well, it sounds like you're talking into a paper cup.
This is a crap stock mic I dug out of my drawer because he didn't give me one with the radio, and I'm like, it's a Midland, so none of my mics are wired for it.
I think that thing sounds good. The real question is, can you hear me way out here in New Jersey?
Do you hear Billy?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that thing sounds clean. I can tell that you're not pushing it. You sound very human.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
I have to say, I think it sounds like crap.
Well, I don't think either you nor I are big fans of stock microphones, but,
No, I know. I'm not that one anyway. There's some stock microphones that sound okay. That's not one of them.
Life's too short for stock microphones.
Yeah, but I think with the limited amount of frequency response he's working with, that sounds great. He's keeping it clean. It's clean, and I can still hear him. So that's really good.
That Cobra 98 stock microphone or that Midland that I have with the stock microphone sound way better than that stock microphone.
I'll have to listen to the gate. I'm assuming you're running one.
I am running the video gate tonight.
Does this sound like a stock microphone?
No, it does not.
Well, it is.
No, that sounds way better than what Sandbagger sounded like. But I guess part of the problem is that I'm used to hearing Sandbagger in a certain way, and it's not him, so that, throws everything off.
Yeah, but you guys sound like you're using a Marshall JCM 800 as your input to your radio. You know what I mean? He just sounds like he's on the phone.
I think the phone sounds better.
Oh, no.
Well, it is called the phone frequency.
It's just, it's just so flat. It's just, the audio response is so flat. I think that's probably what it is.
The flat's not bad as long as it's, wide enough. If you're constricted to 300 to 600, yeah, then it's going to sound like crap.
It's very clean.
It is clean, but it is as stock gets, that's for sure.
And I like that.
Yeah, I didn't expand the frequency response of the transmitter, just the receiver.
Break.
Normal sounding person on this frequency, I think.
Oh, man! Joker's breaking in.
Hi, Joker.
Good evening, everybody.
Howdy.
Roger, welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
You all shoveled out over there?
Yeah, it was fun.
Shoveling is never fun.
I don't think I'm running asymmetrical. I am running Is it asymmetrical? I don't know. I'm doing something here. That's not what I normally do.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pete, you have plenty of modulation.
And that's the whole idea of this radio. But I'm not going to run my DIY like this.
No, you got a lot of distortion, but seeing that we're on the CB right now, like that's par for the course. Like as per CB, you sound great. That thing is loud as hell, and that's perfect, man. I've got the clean thing going on, but the stuff I'm doing to achieve this is just stupid. Like you don't need to do this.
Well, what you're doing here, you sounded almost exactly the same as you sounded on 160. I mean, so I guess you're using the same gear or whatever, but I mean, it really does, dude. You really sound exactly the same, but I treat CB radio a little bit different. You know, I like to have that, 1970s in-your-face audio.
Exactly, and I should sound exactly the same because I'm using exactly the same audio chain, just a different exciter. I'm using the 148, which honestly I think might have like even a little bit better frequency response than that Viking 2.
Yeah, you sound exactly the same to me. I mean, I'm using a different receiver and all, but you sound exactly the same. Yeah.
That's what I'm striving for.
All right, well, that's a good deal. Everybody sounds the same as they sound here and what they sound over there. I just hope we all sound. We all sound. Hello?
Oh, there's my son-in-law. Now he's getting up in my face.
He's a guy on a band. Four band crowd through Barefoot Radio. Now here's a cloud truck.
Time in the contest here, Whiskey.
You're fine, little high. Good luck with the competition, right?
Alpha.
You finally got out of the mud.
That was a mess.
Yeah.
I was just trying to reach my pal Panty Snatcher out there, telling him he's 5-9, good luck in the contest, and all that CQ, Panina, Alpha, Art, Pickle, whatever.
Okay. Hey, Billy, thank you very much. And good luck to you two also.
Yeah, 7-3 there, QRZ.
Five and nine, QRZ.
QSL. There, Pete, are you happy now?
Yeah, now you sound like the Dave we've all come to know and love.
Yeah, well, you know how they say. Don't ever fall in love, it might stick to your face.
Yeah, well, you're going to hear it on the gate, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. It was like, all right, well, it was usable, but that's about all I could say for it.
Well, it's a stock mic. But this is not.
Now I can hear you.
Apparently, you've done a good job with my Courier Centurion.
Oh, that thing sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, because I really like this radio. I wanted it to be good to go. And now it is. Now I can have fun with it.
Yeah. What do you think of this one? How's it sound to you?
I like that. That's how you should sound. That's how you always sound.
Yaesu, FT757.
Really? That's your Yaesu? I remember back in the 29 days, you used to use that all the time.
Yes, I did. And she's running again. I got it working again. I don't know what I did, honestly, but I can now turn it on and it comes on right away now instead of having to turn it on and off about 100 times before it finally kicks in and runs. I touched up some solder connections and wiped up some stuff with alcohol and then it started working. I'm like, ooh, good.
There's a little, I guess you got a fan running or whatever in the background. That's the only thing I detect going on.
Yeah, the mic's next to the, let me move it over here. Further away from the fan there.
It's still there, but it's way better, yeah.
Yeah, there's always a fan in the background because I've always got something
with a fan running.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my water heater's running. That's the only fans you should be hearing. My amplifier fans are muffled through a filter and all, so I can hear it, but I don't think the mic picks it up.
That's exactly.
I hear it.
Moved my operating position away into a different room from all the transmitters and amps and crap.
Yeah, well, you've got a bit of a different situation than the rest of us have. We don't have the whole house to spread through.
No.
This is true.
No.
Break 1-3.
Ooh, echo. Ew.
I think that's Freebird, if I'm not mistaken. Is that you, Freebird? If it is, go ahead. Whoever it is, go ahead.
Sounds like Charger.
It is Freebird. How are you guys doing? Good evening and welcome to 27115, the classic radio roundup on your 13 AM dial.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Good to jump on that and maybe have a chat with a couple of you for once. Yeah, finally got the power supply hooked up. I'm not sure exactly. We got it working. But I should have a couple more kicks and whatnot, but...
Well, you sound like you're working currently.
Yeah, it's probably the best I've heard you in a while.
So it's still out there on the old classic radio roundup.
Wow, we like it here, Freebird. Hiya, Freebird.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, this is Renegade. I can't hear a lot of people out there, but I hear you, okay? You're just above my noise level. But my noise level's from my heat exchanger. I haven't been able to fix that yet. But, well, they're real good.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Renegade, this I think the best I ever heard you. You're giving me about an 8, and modulation is good. Yeah, whatever you did, I don't know if you readjusted the antenna or did something different, but yeah, you're sounding awesome.
No, I didn't do anything to the antenna except plug it into this radio. This is my ICOM. It's not a CB radio, though.
Yeah, nevertheless, yeah, you're sounding good, man. Outstanding.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, show you right.
And this radio works on 160.
Yeah, 25 watts AM, right? It does pretty good job audio-wise, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not putting out 25 watts now. that would be ugly.
Well, your 25 watts on 160 is going to be a little bit different than VW's 25 watts on 160.
Yeah, he can still be heard with 25 watts.
You want to know how much?
What's going on there, JR? I haven't heard from you for a bit. How's everything going?
How much? You always confuse me with JR. I'm not JR. I'm Sandbagger.
Yeah, JR hasn't checked in yet. What was that, Billy? Go ahead.
Did you want to know how much power my Cobra 148 is putting out to drive this Harris?
I'm going to say 1.5 watts.
Not even, it would blow it sky high if I did that. I am running just over 1 milliwatt forward power into the Harris. Actually, it's hard to see the scale here. I have a 250 milliwatt plug in the forward position, and it's about halfway between 0 and the first line on the carrier. And when I modulate up, it goes to the first line. That's 1 milliwatt. So it's probably about half or so milliwatt, swinging up to 1 milliwatt average. Isn't that crazy?
There must be some serious gain in that tube.
Tubes? No, try 6 tubes. It's a Cobra 148 driving a pair of very, very high gauge pentos. The pentos are driving a pair of 81
a pair of Ford CX 1500s. Yeah, okay. I'd be happy with just that.
And I'm using it to make 150 watts.
You're not going to blow nothing up that way. Everything's loafing along.
Well, yeah, you get tons of dynamic headroom. I can run crazy modulation peaks. Everything is super linear. And I can basically key this thing up, put some audio on it, and go on vacation. And then when I get back, I just check on it. It's pretty cool.
Heck, you could use one of those cheap kid walkie-talkies on that.
That's basically what the original Exciter is, the Harris Exciter. It's like some military stuff. You know, it's bulletproof. You know, it's crap. So I'm using this 148 as an Exciter.
You could use an Archer Space Patrol to excite that amplifier.
That would be funny.
You have to have really good attenuators that you trust. And I've got just a string of attenuators that I pulled out of some old Comarch crap.
Yeah, you could drive that with an Archer Space Patrol.
Yeah, you could.
Modulation would be horrible, though.
Well, that's what the original modulation sounds like anyway, so, you know, it'd probably just be more fun.
Just to say you could do it.
Yeah, just for bragging rights. I'm on my Archer Space Patrol.
I was going to hook up my signal generator and boost the power up. I have a little small amp that'll boost it to 5 watts and go into something else. Someday maybe I'll do that.
Speaking of signal generators, I was using my signal generator and the reverse transverter radio to get on here Sunday night. You weren't here, but I was using that as my VFO, and that worked out pretty well once I got things dialed in.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a lot more stable than whatever it was you were using before that.
You know, I went and bought that VFO that I sent you a link to and I was asking about. I thought, for $30, I could take a chance. I'm going to buy it. I need to build an amplifier for it. I need minus 10 dBm of signal, and it doesn't have it. But the signal generator at minus 10 dBm, that's the power I need to drive that. So I need to boost this thing up, and that thing will be perfect.
Yeah, Roger.
6'4", that's not nice. Don't key on Pete like that.
Sorry.
Oh, man!
I didn't do it.
He is the channel master by far.
Yeah, well, not in this neighborhood, though.
I didn't do it.
That's like full quieting. That's sick. You're a sick man. 6'4".
It all depends on the neighborhood, though.
Hey, Roger. I got
9999999.
average power right there, hello? That's it.
Alright, I got a quick gate rolling. Go ahead.
That's it, man.
9999999.
I'm on my static thumb 1.
Sure.
Wilson, Little Will, and that's it, hello?
999.
Alright, I got a decent one. I'm gonna text you both.
As long as I'm heard underneath, that's good enough for me.
But Pete, you were a little drifty the other night.
Yeah, but once I got that signal generator dialed in, it locked in pretty good. It stopped drifting.
That's pretty sick. Yo, send me a text real quick, 6'4".
I can't. I gotta just go on the way numbers.
Alright, hold on.
So Dave, how can I, well, I guess I need to know what that VFO puts out. But I mean, like some sort of little transistor circuit amplifier or something that boosts up to minus 10 dBm?
You man.
Do you really need that much power? I would have thought the signal generator itself would have plenty of output.
Yeah, the signal generator does, but at the dial setting, you know, it's at minus... Where's the thing at? Let me look at this for sure. Yeah, minus 10. If I go to minus 20, it puts out, but it's not enough power. But at minus 10, it's perfect.
Well, then that's what you run it at.
No, but I want to build an amplifier so that VFO that I have puts out that kind of power.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that little VFO doesn't have enough oomph?
Right. I ain't quite sure how to quantify what it does put out, but I want to boost it to minus 10. How do I do that?
Well, you're going to have to build a couple of transistors. Oh, that could be a problem because I guess you could just use regular transistor booster. You don't necessarily need tuned circuits, I guess, but that would make it a lot cleaner. You wouldn't have to worry about any spurs getting in there.
Yeah, I don't want any spurs, but I want to boost the output of that little digital DFO I have to minus 10 dBm.
Yeah, you're just going to need They may actually, the easiest thing for you might be just to look on the internet. They may actually sell those for that specific reason.
How about if I just built a single tube amplifier or something?
That would be kludgy, but yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, but what tube would I use?
Well, now you just probably like a 6BA6 or something.
Later on, if you want to upgrade, you can put a 15 right in that same socket.
Yeah, because it's really weird. It's like the thing puts almost enough power out to excite it, but not quite enough in the 11 meter band. But if I dial up above 8 megahertz, now this may have something to do with the tuning of the actual TS700A or whatever, and the transverter or whatever. But if I get up to, above 8 megahertz or the 28 megahertz range, it's actually enough drive to excite it there, but down in the 7 megahertz range for 11 meters, it's really not quite enough. So if I could boost the output of that digital VFO by 3 or 6 dB probably, I think that would put me to where I need to be.
Yeah, like I said, the easiest road to go might be just to look to see if they sell these buffers. But I have seen them for like Celtronics VFOs, so you can use them on Browning Golden Eagles and get full power out. Because those solid state VFOs don't put out enough oomph to fully push a Browning. Tubes need higher level, and they do sell buffers for things like that. So maybe something like that could be adapted.
Yeah, I did some searching, but maybe I'm using the wrong terms or whatever. But I wasn't seeming to come up with what I was looking for.
Try using the words VFO buffer.
VFO buffer. All right, we'll try it that way. All right. Yeah, all you need is a little bit more output, and I think that thing will work. Thing's kind of cool, actually. Now that I spent the $30 for it, I want it to work. So if I could just add on something, build something to make it work, because it seems very stable and it's very precise, but it just doesn't have enough output for the frequency I want to use.
Oh, wait, I think it's the 10,000, 6,000 and 10,000 share socket.
And I'll tell you, Dave, it says it's a transceiver. It is not a transceiver. It's a freaking VFO.
Of course it is. I think the Chinese have trouble translating things.
Yeah, it's absolutely a VFO. There ain't nothing more than puts out, a signal generator signal. That's all it does.
What's the range of the signal?
100 kilohertz to 220 megahertz.
Wow, that's pretty broad. What do you need, like 8 megahertz?
7.315.
Oh, that's right, you're going below the upper, yeah, okay.
.315 equates to 27,115.
On your AM dial.
Yeah, roger that, over.
Over under. Yeah, that's right. Oh, give us a little bit more oomph. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's too much. This drive control's touchy.
That thing's actually kind of cool. I really want it to work.
Let me back my mic gain down a little bit with the old bum one here. The static bum. Big ugly mic. Getting all up.
Big ugly Mike. I don't think Mike would appreciate that.
So I'm picking up this bum one. The static bum one. Big ugly mic.
Hey now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, we got 2 mics. Neither one of them would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, Billy, because they said I'm only doing like 20, 30 watts. That's it.
You know where all the good spots are.
I'm up here. I'm actually up here in this doctor's office up here outside of Long Pond.
It's working.
Well, have fun. I don't really know what to do. It's all new to me.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
So I put in a search quick on Google, buffer amplifier, and I come up with this schematic right away. A pair of 2N222s.
Yeah, that'll work.
You think if I just build that simple little circuit, Kazinta comes out of power, pair of 222As, that will do it?
Well, the accompanying description outline what it's to be used for. Will it work in your application?
Well, it just came up as buffer amplifier. Let me see if I can find any more information here. It's not telling me much more in the way of information. Just give me a schematic for a buffer amplifier.
Oh, you should put in VFO buffer amplifier.
That's what I did. VFO buffer amplifier. Using the... what? Hang on.
The VFO is a higher impedance, and then when you put it down into the radio, it loads it down. So maybe when you put it into the radio, then put the scope across it and measure it. I don't know. That may be what's going on. It loads it down.
So you're saying... So hook that VFO up to the radio, and then measure the output, and then the signal generator hooked up to the radio, and measure that output. Is that what you're saying? And compare the two that way?
Yeah, because the signal generator is usually a 50 ohm output. That VFO is probably 1,000 ohms or something, and it's probably not the same. And that would be my guess. If you're looking at it unloaded and the VFO looks stronger, I'm guessing it's probably loading it down when you put it in circuit.
So would it just an impedance transformer solve the problem?
Well, might, but I think there'd be enough loss there that you probably still need to boost it.
So this little amplifier of a pair of 2N222s would do the job then?
Yeah, because that's basically performing the same job as a 2-transistor preamp in a D104. It's taking a high impedance crystal element and then providing it a low impedance output to drive a low impedance radio. So it's kind of the same theory.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a simple enough circuit. I got the parts, so let me try that first. All right, so at least I have something to experiment and try. Because I want to make that VFO work, and that's simple enough to waste time on and try. All right, very good, thank you. We'll probably revisit this discussion again in the future. Stay tuned on Classic Radio Roundup for further developments.
Well, that's what it's all about here, man. Learning and experimenting.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to learn and experiment. Even if it's really stupid and useless in the end, I still learn something in the process.
Yeah, because that radio isn't very practical for what you're trying to do, but it's there, and you can do it.
And and there's no real chance of me hurting anything in the process, neither. And should I hurt it, it's no big deal. It's not taken away from my main station. It's an experimental platform. And it's more about figuring it out and making it work than the actual making it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the journey, not the destination.
That's it. Thank you there. Thank you, Joker, for summing that up for me.
That's right. Let's go for the journey.
Yeah, 2 and 222s, man. Them things are all over the place.
That's one of the most common transistors out there. You can use those or 3904s or whatever.
Either one, doesn't matter.
Whatever you have.
Say what? You cut yourself short.
Hold on a second.
Oh, man! I guess this is time to take a station break for station identification and our sponsors. Fred's Discount Voodoo Emporium, sole importer of Grandma Jemima's Ganja Dip Voodoo Doll Needles. If you want to see them dead, come and see Fred.
Freight Channel 13, Red Baron, checking in, because you ready to round up, standing by.
Good evening, Red Baron. Spitfire 441, your countywide radio. Welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
Good evening, Spitfire. Tipping our hats to you. Everybody sounded really good tonight. Had a really high noise level over here. I think one of the...
Oh, yeah, Trash Wednesday night. Yep.
was a little bit of interference, but good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Billy, I don't know. Can you hear 5-3 up there?
Say hello. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, always good to hear from you there, Red Baron. Your sound of choice tonight, no trouble at all. Thanks for stopping by the Classic Radio Roundup. Always good to hear you on. You're doing your thing tonight. And a few of us are hearing like a higher noise level for whatever reason tonight than normal. And I never have a noise level here. I just never do. But for whatever reason tonight, I kind of have one.
Well, that's snow.
Spitfire, yeah, I was really perplexed with that. I really, it was pretty bad over here. Almost like spyware, kind of weird noises. But it subsided about 5 minutes ago, Spitfire. And that's why I waited, sat back, and took my time to just throw my hat in the ring, so to speak.
Now, about that Red Baron and Freebird doing a shout out to you.
We're shouting right back. Red Baron shouting right back. All right, gentlemen, I'm back on the side. I know it's busy out there, and I'm not going to clog things up. I'll be listening in on the side.
And then it got quiet.
Oh, man!
Yeah, I gotta go. Oh, no! I'm on fire.
Countywide.
Block and a half wide.
Can I go by Ballywide?
You could. Nobody would argue with you.
Not a lot of people are fighting to say they're from Bally.
Yeah, people aren't climbing over each other to get there, you know.
myself off, and something about what we were talking about was VFO buffer amplifiers.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm old and I forget what I said 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, and I forget what it was that I missed because I missed it, so I don't really even know what it was.
Well, it is what it is. If it was important enough, I'd probably remember.
And that's okay. I got a direction to go, and if I run into issues, I'm sure I'm going to ask you again about it.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, right? We help each other do our thing here.
Well, let's see if impedance matching and amplification will make it work for me.
Well, there's an old saying, you know, shove enough signal in there and it won't matter.
well, the signal generator likes it minus 10 dBm. That worked out pretty well. And once I got dialed in, and even that thing was warmed up, it drifted a little bit, but once it was all warmed up, finally settled in, and it stayed there. It worked out pretty well.
Well, assuming it's accurate, 0 dBm is about 100 milliwatts, so minus 10 would be 10 milliwatts.
Well, that's what I need, 10 milliwatts then. I don't know what that turns into in voltage peak to peak.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to look at it.
Well, wouldn't the O-scope tell me that?
The O-scope would tell you in volts peak to peak, yes.
Alright, I'm going to have to revisit that and look at that again, and I just got to try and match that same signal then.
Yep, mix and match. And it's just, you know, hopefully the VFO is very clean and there's no spurs or anything else going out of it.
Well, people are apparently using these for homebrew transmitter VFOs, so, you know, I don't know, but I can't imagine it's too horrible. But at least I got some sort of standard to work by. I mean, the signal generator works, but I don't want to leave that hooked up and use that. I want to come up with using this little box. That's what I want to do. So at least I have something to compare to that I know works.
Yeah, it's a waste of a signal generator. And, you know, that little VFO would fit the bill real nice. As long as, like I say, as long as it's clean. I mean, it's got a very wide band output, you know, frequency range. And, you know, it's Chinesium, so God only knows. Hook it to the spectrum analyzer and see what it looks like when you pump out your signal.
Well, all that is true. All that is true. But it's some place to start, and it was a small investment, so if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, it's not that big of a loss.
Man, as long as you got no green liquid substance dripping out of the back of it, I'd say you'd be alright.
Yeah, nobody wants green liquid dripping out of their stuff. That's just wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, no kind of liquid. And there's a couple people shouting for me.
Yeah, it's even worse when it gets smelly.
Yeah, go ahead, Breger. Yeah. Good evening there, Meatball Bandit. There was somebody further out, too. Hey, the further out station, stand by. We'll get to you. Hello, Meatball Bandit. It's been a little while. Happy New Year and all that jazz. Hope all is well on your end. Your countywide radio.
Turn the mic up.
Yeah, turn the mic up.
Alright, how's that?
There you are. Yeah, it's working. What was that again?
I said clean.
Yeah, but what is it?
The Japanese Cobra 29.
Yeah, it's working, driver. Well, that ain't. Yeah, 10 $10? Yeah, you're winning on $10. It's worth every bit of $10.
Yes, sir. It's one on the Muleman side. We got a heat up six. I just think I'm checking the guys, but we'll probably be on in like an hour or two.
All right there, Meatball Bandit. Well, good to hear from you. Don't be such a damn stranger. Pop in here more often. Always good to hear you on. And there was a further distance breaker trying to break in. I heard you jumping up and down. Further out there, distance breaker. Come on in here. Going once, going twice.
Sounds like he was a little impatient.
Happy to hear you.
I'd like to throw a breaker out there.
There's the green dog.
Like the classic radio roundup, a radio check on this old Royce 23 channel base. Yo, hit the radio check.
It's working, Greenie.
Alright, yeah, I just want to hear it on the gate. And now, I'll give her a little bit of power so you guys can hear me a little better. How about it? That concludes my classic radio roundup radio check.
Well, you're on the gate.
You be sounding that bro good.
You made it to the gate.
I appreciate you gentlemen giving me the time. They call me the Night Train, and this is the Night Train base station signing on.
Did it take you that long to climb up from them long wavelengths?
I know, right? Where you been there? Well, all you guys keyed up at once, and I couldn't hardly tell what was going on.
That was 35 over.
It's about time you showed up.
Take you that long to shorten your wavelengths?
I had to troubleshoot, Pete.
What do you mean troubleshoot? I think it took you all this time to shorten your wavelength.
No, it didn't. I was over there working with that mixer, trying to do a bypass one little system. Not the one that we're talking about, but there was one more thing that I needed to do, and it started sounding like a hollow box.
Yeah, but Dave did tell you he thinks you're doing as good as you could possibly do with the equipment you're using. So, that's a stamp of approval in translation.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Hello around the band. Hello, Dave. Hello, Pete. Hello there, Freebird. Hello, Green Dog, and anybody else out there. Train. Oh, Doug the Badger. I heard you too.
What's up?
Man, how you doing?
They always leave me out.
No, I didn't know you were in here, but I hear you now. Hello, Mike.
Don't feel bad there.
You don't feel bad, Mike. You're not the only one that gets left out.
That Joker?
10-4, good evening.
Hello there, Joker. How you doing, man?
Doing good, long time no talk.
I know. I've been jumping around pretty bad. All right, so what's going on there, Joker?
Good evening, how you doing? You sound good tonight.
Good. Good to hear from you. I haven't talked to you for a bit.
That's right.
Freebird got himself a power supply. Now you can't talk to him.
Oh, no more squealing or any of that other nonsense.
I hear you. I did. So far, so good. Still working up the tweaks and whatnot, but... Well, you're booming on this end, I'll tell you that. BEA, beautiful. Alright, so Bagger, did you, are you running any of the two toys?
I just switched back to the Midland here. Pete kept giving me crap because the stock mic I have sounds crappy, but, so I switched to another radio, but now I'm back on it.
Which one are you on?
I'm on the Midland.
The 999?
9999.
99999.
Sounds like a walkie-talkie here.
It sounds boxy, stocky.
Yeah, well, that's what, it's a crappy stock mic that I dug out of my drawer. The only one I had that would work on this thing.
Oh, all right. I should have gave you the microphone to go with it so I could hear what it sound like.
Well, I know one thing, you sound good.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Everybody sounds good on it now. I expanded the low frequency response on this thing, and I was down in the toilet bowl, and of course, the overmodulated, spotter boxes sound like garbage, but there were a couple of hi-fi guys in there, and ooh, they sound good.
99999. 1111111.
Well, that's awful. You would never know they were the same people that was upstairs earlier.
Sounds like a bunch of orangutans.
Yeah, Roger.
I think it's worse.
There's old JR. Missed you on them longer wavelengths tonight.
Yeah, didn't quite make it there, Slowing down in the old age there, I suppose, but anyway, Yeah, so what's going on? Who's all in here tonight?
Chapter JR, Freebird.
Oh, Freebird. Hey, congratulations on your supply there. World of difference, I'll tell you.
Good to hear. Yeah, good to hear from you. And everybody else.
Yeah, there's about 30 of us out here.
County, one.
Well, then I guess the easiest thing to do is to say good evening to all.
Even Renegade's out here tonight. He checked in.
I'm still here. I just put a bowl down.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, Renegade. Good to hear you, my man.
Hello there, JR. Hello there, Renegade. It's been a little while.
Hello, Night Train. Hello, JR. 64 Mobile.
Hello, 64.
Hey, Train,
Yeah.
by shortening your wire or whatever, jump in a cold shower. That'll make it go get real short.
Think that'll shrink it up. Too close, Doug. Too close.
Too close to the truth?
Too close to. He hears me real hard and heavy.
Too close to the truth, Roger.
35 over.
Too much smoke.
Now bow it down and get on down. Man, this is night and day.
So, Train,
Yeah.
I got this radio out and I plugged it in and turned it on and nothing worked. I come to find there was a fuse missing in the back.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm so sorry. I stole that fuse out of there. Well, you had to troubleshoot a little bit. I stole that fuse out of here because I was using it for another radio that wasn't working, and I blew it too.
At $75 an hour, that just cost you $15.
Of a fuse.
Yeah, the other weird thing is somebody somewhere along the line defeated the DC supply, so that's the next thing I tried, and the DC didn't work, and come to find it don't go anywhere. Somebody disconnected it in there.
So did you straighten that out too?
I put a fuse in it, but I left the DC alone. I figured, well, somebody did that, and I'm not going to mess with it.
Dustin did that.
So I guess the big overarching question is why?
Because there's a little tiny switch between AC and DC that's in the back of the little plug there. When you plug it in, it automatically switches it to DC. And he didn't like that little thingy. He felt that it was a weak link. He don't like that particular design. So I said, well, you can bypass it. I really don't intend to use it with DC.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he hardwired. He ran the DC and the AC wires in parallel, so I guess in case it needs more current, but I don't see why it would.
Yeah, you got a break out there somewhere. Go ahead there, Breaker. Hello there, 123 Night Train opening up the door for you.
Spitfire, waving my hand.
Oh, no. 2-3, Freebird reaching out there. How you doing, bud?
Good evening there, 123.
Good evening, 123. Yeah, you got Joker up here.
Hello, 123. No, you got 321 out here in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Now, one of them was a Freebird. What's up, 123?
123.
Hello, JR.
Renegade, do you hear 123 tonight?
No. I can hear him in there, but I can't make out what he's saying. But then again,
It's bad. All these guys ghost talking.
you're off tonight.
Yep.
Cold.
Roger, 10-4.
I think they are ghost talking.
Hey, 123. If Renegade could hear you, he'd wave his hand, but he can't. He can tell you're there, and that's it.
You on your base now, 123? Because you're coming in real low.
Yeah, you base or mobile tonight? Hi, Ken. Don't insult me like that. I got the ears. Yeah, but I got the 100-foot antenna.
I got that stupid tone in here that boop, boop. What the heck?
My antenna is somewhere around 500 feet above sea level.
That's how you call it. Gear done.
I'm gonna jump out of it. I can't stand listening to stupid tone noise, beeping noise. Y'all are gonna like,
Don't listen to it. Just ignore it.
that ain't gonna happen. It's so god dang loud up here in my radio. It's sickening.
Don't listen to it. Ignore it.
Well, you gotta all pump it up there, cause it's almost taking you up, Pete.
Take those panties that you snatch and stuff them in your eardrums.
Catch you later, 64. Good to hear you in there, Bob. That's some advice. If I do that, well, then I gotta watch it start out, and depending on what side of it might be, just to be covering my nose, and I don't know if I feel like sniffing all that right now.
All right, good night there, son-in-law. You're doing all right down here, and I ain't got nothing plugging my ears.
I don't know, I just got this stupid tone, this beeping noise, or whatever the heck it is. Goes for so long, it changes a different tone, and, it's just stupid.
Yeah, I can't even begin to guess what that is.
Probably the same noise I get every so often on 13.
Then it goes, about like 20 minutes, half hour like that, then it changes to a different tone. Then it goes back to that, and oh my god.
I get those same tones every so often around my house there, 64.
Damn Russian.
It's the aliens. They're coming to get you.
Yes, the Russians. The Russians.
Yep.
The Russians and the Ukrainians with their over-the-horizon radar.
They're coming to get us all.
Oh, man!
That's where I'm good.
I get that same tone down here there, Panty Snatcher.
Get that on channel 14, running on to 15, and down to 13.
You need to find a better parking spot.
It's actually bleeding me 2 channels each way, so I don't know. house underneath the turnpike, they got one of them whatever size message boards things, and when it's turned on, I know that makes the same sound, and it hits me, you know, it takes my needle coming through, so I'm wondering if I'm picking that up on the south side of the tunnel here.
Where are you located right now in Penny Snatcher?
Actually, right now, I'm on the side of, well, what do you call this here? This is, Danielsville, I don't know what to say, what this is here. Just southwest of Wind Gap.
Alright, are you rolling or are you standing still?
No, I'm in a parking lot right now, the doctor's office parking lot. I'm getting ready to spread some salt. I'm in a plow truck. I got back in, you know, a little stick-on antenna and a barefoot radio. I don't know, you know what I mean, but still, it's killing me over here.
Yeah, we get that every now and then down on this end.
It's got to be a road sign or something like that.
It has to be, man. I didn't really hear it until I got up in here. But yeah, I mean, I came from Palmerton area, and I didn't hear it until I come up over the mountain and got down here.
A while back, that's the same noise I was complaining about.
Yeah, I used to get it down there that way because I would drive home from Norton, but drive me nuts.
Yeah, it's bleeding me 2 channels each way, so.
Yeah, I would get it on 13 and 14.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, I heard it on 14 before, but now it's this strong though. Somebody once said it was the alarm system at one of Penn State College or something like that. I don't know.
I know when I drive up my street, go up towards Route 100, there's those factories, and AM on my car radio gets weird.
Yeah, somebody was saying it was an alarm system out there. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Whatever it is, it's annoying.
Very annoying.
It wouldn't be bad if it wasn't coming in with you guys, you know what I mean? But it's almost taking everybody out, so. You have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
All 3 channels, 13, 12, and 14, Snatcher?
I get it 14, 15, and 12 and 11. But not as, not as strong, just bleed over.
Well, 27.120 is the center frequency for industrial, scientific, and medical devices, so might be something like that.
What frequency?
27.120, which is right between 13 and 14.
Did you try the green one tonight there, Bagger?
That's what I'm on now. I just switched to it.
I had a suspicion.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this stock might sound better than the other one.
Yeah, it does.
I'll agree with that.
Well, there we go.
So you got the Midland incoming sounding good on AM?
Oh, yeah. Sounds a lot better. There's still, every now and then, though, I mean, I hear a little bit of, like hiss background noise that's a little, but then you hit that little high filter button, and that takes that right out.
That's good. What did you have to do, man?
Well, I added 2 capacitors in the audio amp stage, and then I also jumped the detector output capacitor, and that lets a lot more low end through.
That work both directions?
No, only receive.
Only on receive?
Yeah, that's all you wanted me to do, so that's all I did.
27117 is where it hits me the strongest.
Yeah, that's probably an ISM device. Somebody's medical thing or something.
Copy. Yeah, I gotta get back on roots here. Yeah, 117, 118 is where it's just, yeah, real, it's giving me the strongest signal and the loudest, But that's good to know, thank you. 10-4.
Yeah, they're legally allowed to be there.
You know, I noticed it doesn't go on during the day, just at nighttime like this.
Not every night, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's just about every night, but only, I mean, I think it goes to about midnight, 1 o'clock, and then don't do it until about 7 or 8 o'clock the next night.
Well, you can find out where it's coming from, and try to figure out what it is.
About at a time. Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's closer to, 120, so yeah. Right now, nothing. It just stopped.
Yeah, well, don't get happy. You gotta be real quiet, because it'll come back on.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, Bagger, well, they both sound good. I know that other one was a stock mic, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. What do you use on the Midland? Do you got an amplified mic for it?
Yes, I use the handheld Astatic 575 with the tone control in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was Sam Bagger and that was Panty Snatcher. Sam Bagger, they calling you out.
Wow. I guess they don't like stock mics either. I'm just checking out the Spurs. I'm on 28480, and I get an S9 off of it, and I'm right next to it. I'm pretty much pointed in your direction. I don't know. Maybe you got snow on your antenna. Well, guess you don't like stock mics either. No. I'll have to go back on the other radio.
How many pounds I give you? Check me out and see. That'll judge it. Alright, that means he's doing alright then. Yeah, boy. I'm on the General Radio telephone, MC11A. Yeah, there you go. So you're back on the Midland now, right? No. Midland's got a stock mic. What's that? You cheating now, Bagger. I'm using a real radio now. You on that 2547? No, I'm on the Yaesu. Oh, alright. There we go. We'll give you a little bit more smoke out of the chimney there. Because the difference in actual power output between what I was running before and this is not all that much. Maybe 3 dB, but I guess, I don't know, maybe it makes more difference than I thought. I moved it a little tiny bit, but maybe 20 degrees, but not that much.
I see the same signal up here, just your audio changed.
The strangities of RF. That's why we love it.
I can tell you're giving me the same deck carrier signal. I mean, this radio here with your modulation got a little forward swing, but still with with your deck with your carrier, it's still the same signal up here, Bagger.
Yeah, but I moved the antenna away from you a little bit, so let's see. I'll put the antenna back in your neck of the woods there, and that'll probably change the signal a little bit.
Yep, now you came up. I got you a 5 forward swing to a 7 there. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing about a beam. You can only point in one direction at a time.
Go back to Midland real quick. Let's see what you're giving me with that again.
Well, I wasn't on the Midland. I was on the Robin the last time, but I shut it off.
Whatever one you were on the stock mic was. Okay, that one.
Yeah, it was 2 stock mics. The Robin had one and the Midland had one. And I guess the Robin one sounded a little bit better.
It's funny. I thought that you had Midland mics around here because you had that A78, but I would take it that that's a different wiring configuration.
Well, you got to remember too. I rewire all my radios to be like Cobra, so that I don't have to, build a bunch of adapter grinders.
Oh, all right, yeah.
So my 898 is wired for Cobra, and the 885 has one of those stereo headphone type mic plugs, and I do have an adapter grinder for that. And the 879, I rewired that one, so yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So you looked in the drawer and you found a microphone.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stock mics and other assortments of junk, and I pulled this one out. It said Midland on the front, and I plugged it in, and it works.
It's working, driver.
Don't know how old it is. It says Japan on the back, so it must be pretty old. It doesn't say China.
That's a good thing. Old JR.
I got this Kenwood TS2000, $400. Comes with a desk mic, stock mic, all hookups, everything in the box. $400.
Now all you need is your ham ticket.
No, I don't want it. Selling it.
I guess JR left.
Where's old Jago?
Yeah, Freebird's gonna sign off as well. Time to eat and whatnot.
Is out there. Oh man!
Oh, I guess you better buy a receiver up or something. Holy heck!
I hear everybody everywhere. I don't know. Let's look at the meter. At least half scale, 5, 6S units, something like that. About the same. Alright.
Hello, Pete. What's going on? We got right there, bye. 30 watts right there, bye.
Go ahead, it's the Freebird reaching out. 1, 2, 3 out there.
No, that wasn't, that was Panty Snatcher, too.
Don't know if you can hear me or Panty Snatcher, but, hello?
Yeah, 123 was yelling for him. But yeah, I hear you up here. Sounds good up here.
I'm for you. I'm hearing you out here, too. Definitely working. Yeah, boy. Pretty mouse as well.
Show you right.
Some of the tater fries. The biggin. I switched mics. This mic sound any better down there on this stock radio break?
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better, Sinatra.
I guess Billy the Kid signed out, huh?
Well, he signed out a while ago, man. About 10 of 9 he signed off.
You blame him?
Yeah, it's his fault. It's all 64's fault that Billy the Kid left.
Yes, yes it is.
He went disappeared before it even got good.
Couldn't handle that panty snatcher plugging his ears.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm like, yeah, he got keyed on. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
I'm all you're gonna hear.
Come out of 3 pills, take a Bobby Bob.
I can't talk DX.
Can't talk Skip. I'm gonna drop the ball all day long.
I'm all you're gonna hear.
Well, these Joe Guns, that's it. Just these Joe Guns and, you know.
I'm all you're gonna hear.
You know, this is what you're gonna do, you know what I mean? You don't be a goofball, but you blah, 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 blah.
Just a follower. You ain't no leaders. There's no leaders out there. You're all a bunch of followers.
Hello there, very weak.
Oh, is 507 in here?
Who do you think will be listening to you?
Oh, I know he's listening, but I haven't heard him key up.
He's watching how you behave like a regular old CB or a down-getter.
He knows who I am.
There ain't no down-getters here. That's strictly forbidden on this channel.
I heard all that 999 and 111 when I came down here. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I'm waving my hand, I'm reading the mail, and I just got down!
Man, oh man, oh man. Somebody must have spiked the water supply over here.
What in the actual is going on?
507, you gotta key up. I want to see if your signal is here.
This is sounding like a bunch of nitwits.
He ain't gonna do it, is he?
No, he ain't lowering this so he'll get caught.
How did you know he's here then? Did he key up?
He did say on 160 he was going to go listen to us.
Oh, I know he's listening, without a doubt. I just want him to key up. He says, oh, I ain't got enough signal. I'm like, oh, you don't.
Well, him saying he doesn't have enough signal means he's not giving everybody 30 over.
Well, yeah, it's all a matter of level.
That was a phone call from the station manager.
If he's not as strong as if he was in town, he don't want to bother.
Who's that?
507. The 7-element Yagi that's 48 feet long ain't enough.
Tell him he's 5x9 and good luck with the contest today.
Roger, 5-9. Good luck in the contest.
Oh man, there's a contest?
5x9. Good luck.
I got 10-4. Good luck today. Copy, roger that, over.
Copy on the sloppy.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, well, good luck in the competition today, alright?
Good luck. What's going on, 64?
Hello.
How's this thing sound?
It's loud.
Sound like garbage?
It's a little tiny, almost like you're in an empty room, but yeah, I mean, it sounds good.
Background noise is alright, or what?
I don't hear too much background noise, no, but definitely a little more on the trebly side, though.
Yeah, it's this D104, man. doesn't want to really work unless it's turned up all the way. And I'm surprised it ain't squealing.
Yeah, yep. Definitely sounds like a demo for you. How does that sound? It's clear. Don't get me wrong, it's clear, but yep.
10-4, back 5.
I got almost 9 on you over on that.
Alright, this is a different mic.
Oh, that sounds a lot better. That mic sounded real good. That had your lows image right there. That sounded beautiful. No audio.
Where'd everybody go?
Very Weak sent me an audio clip to ear or something.
I didn't mean everybody key on each other.
Oh no.
Hey Doug, my paper clip trick didn't work. Oh no, Doug can't hear me.
Who?
What?
I don't know. Oh man, I wish I had my regular pickup truck. I'd be able to hear things a lot better.
What are you running tonight?
I'm out here in a plow truck, man, with a salt spreader on the back, and I'm on a barefoot radio with a Wilson Little Will.
You must be pretty close.
Not at all.
Putting a 5 on this radio.
I'm on top of a hill up here at this doctor and chiropractor's office, whatever that this thing is here. I'm up on top of the hill on the south side of the ridge. I mean, I'm looking down to the Lehigh Valley here.
So you got there and it's already plowed out.
From in Danielsville.
What happened? You got there and it's already plowed out?
Yeah, I came up here to do a touch up and spread salt down, so it's ice in the morning time for all these people get here.
Very Weak sent the live stream out, Pete.
Oh.
Where'd everybody go, Bagger?
Your guess is as good as mine.
They must have had to go to the bathroom.
I'm just sitting here listening.
What's going on, Rooster?
You what? Help. You gotta step aside every now and again, take care of these things. Get them out of the system. You know.
Hope you washed your hands, Freebird.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm still here.
Didn't work to her till the chips from Applebee's.
Hey, Nitrate, did you get your antenna up there?
Yeah, it's up there, man. You're listening to it now, man. I'm proud of that rascal 10-4.
Oh, good deal. The one you sent me a picture of?
Was it the one with the coils down the bottom?
Yeah. Up the vertical one.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's up there. Yeah. It's up there. I ain't running a whole lot of power, but they said I'm doing all right.
Oh, good deal. All right, cool. Now you said you were doing it beginning of the new year, so all right. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, I use it on 10 meters also.
10-4. Now, did you put a beam up too, or no?
The beam been up. That's been up for a while. But I only use that when I'm, mostly shooting DX. Mostly.
All right, good copy.
Like it on the flat side.
Yes, sir. All right, good deal. Yeah, I was just trying to remember you sent me the picture of it. You said you were going to put it up in the new year, but you got it up. It's working? That's what I like to hear. Good deal.
Yeah, things is ridiculous around here, man.
Did you notice a difference in your receive at all?
It seems like the whole kit and caboodle is much more responsive.
Okay, all right.
Now, I don't know if that's because of the new cable, because, you know, I wasn't going to put it up there with the same cable. So I ordered a new cable since they were going up. And so everything is new.
So you guys the same height?
Same height.
Okay, yeah. Well, you figure out antenna is what, a .64? Yeah. All right.
Is .64 the same as 5/8?
I don't know.
Actually, no.
Well, who's the biggest, 6.4 or 5/8?
6.4.
Well, a 5/8 is actually .62, 625. So a .64 is slightly larger. A 5/8 wave, I believe, is like 22 feet, 8 inches, something like that. A .64 is a little over 23 feet.
Oh, wow, I wonder how they tune it.
Same way you would tune anything else.
Yeah, but is there any real measurable gain?
Oh, I don't know. That Radio Shack .64 wave ground plane that they had really worked well for what it was. You couldn't run a hell of a lot of power through it though, but full .64 wave. I think the original IMAXs were, I think, .64 waves.
Yeah, again, there's a real measurable gain between a .62 and a .64 antenna. I doubt it.
Yeah, just get a measure and tape out and check and see.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, you put one next to another and there's probably not going to be a hell of a lot of difference. But, if you want the absolute best you can do.
Yeah, 0.2 difference. Yeah, I can't see it.
0.2 of a second.
I mean, I'd rather just go 40-foot with a matching network, you know what I mean? Just,
Well, you're gonna go that route. Go 278 feet and tune that, and it works almost as good as this.
A lot of feet.
Where is that? And that right sandbagger.
Hazard had to be.
Say again?
They're hazard.
I use my 268-foot antenna versus this antenna. There's not much difference.
Well, not to me anyway.
Maybe farther out, Pete.
Well, it really depends where you are, because there's gain lobes, but there's also nulls. So there's probably more gain in certain directions than the 5/8 antenna, but then there's losses in other directions.
I told you he sent me the gate. Did you hear me, Pete?
Yeah. He sent it direct to you. Yeah, I got it.
Very Weak sent it to me.
Well, send it to me too.
Did he send it to you?
No, I'm telling you to send it to me.
Do I have your email address?
Oh, it's email. I thought it was texted.
Yeah, it was an email.
Well, I got it. They're both texted, but only one of them I can download. We sent two different formats.
Oh no.
It's a down-getting format, and then there's an email format. I downloaded it. I'm checking on you, Bite Buster, to see if you gave up. Checking on you too, Joker, to see if you gave up.
Nope. Still sitting here listening.
Roger that. Checking on you, Rooster, to see if we speaking. We're still listening. Hanging, boy. Hanging, right?
Here you check in. Countywide.
Radio. Rooster, checking in.
Hello, Rooster.
Hello, Joker. Bagger, how you like that radio telephone?
Oh man,
realistic version.
No, that ain't what I mean. That's not what I mean. They're not the one with the little cradle like a telephone. The name of the radio is General Radio Telephone.
Oh, I know what that is. But I know I have one of them Radio Shack radio telephones, though. I have one. I hate it. I think it sucks, but it actually works pretty well.
Yeah, I never liked them telephone radios.
I never liked them either.
Nobody likes them.
Everybody I knew that had one took the headset off it and put a power mic on it and just ran it like a regular radio.
Yeah,
That's how I run it.
they did the right thing. That was corny anyway.
Yeah, who wants to go driving down the road with a telephone handset in your hand? Listening through the earpiece.
Oh, they sold plenty of them, so somebody liked them.
Dude, you should do it these days.
Somebody wanted to pretend they were, a big theater with a mobile phone in their car.
I can see it now.
Now, could a cop pull you over since you're not allowed to be on the phone anymore?
Yeah, right? You get fined for using one.
Yeah, like that's a deterrent. I see people all the time holding their phones in their hands still to this day.
Yeah, well, if they can't see you, then they can't stop you, I guess.
Well, there's plenty of them doing it, don't seem to care.
People they still don't know how to use roundabouts in the area. Are you kidding they're going to put their phones down?
That's right, we are a bunch of mud ducks, whoever said that out in the distance. I hear you on your piece of crap, and yeah, my receiver was good.
Yeah, roundabouts. Every state's trying to get rid of them. Here's Pennsylvania adding them.
You know what's funny about roundabouts? Like, the people that enter them, they have no clue. Every fifth person has no clue how to use it.
Like I said, New Jersey and New York, they're all trying to get rid of the roundabouts because they're dangerous. And here's Pennsylvania adding them.
I don't think they're dangerous. I think they're better than four-way intersections. But you gotta have a freaking brain to operate it. Like, people are just too damn stupid to figure it out.
Well, come on, Pete, nowadays, common sense is hard to come by.
The biggest problem is people don't know the definition of the word yield.
Reading are too small for tractor trailers to get through without
You got it right there.
another lane. So they put up signs saying, drive alongside of a truck when it
Hey there, Snatcher, what's going on? Hey, I want to check in down there.
That makes sense better.
Up here, mister.
People don't know the meaning of the word yield. People in the roundabout have the right of way. People coming in have to yield, but, that never stopped anybody.
Yeah, but even worse than that there, Bagger, is you can look into the whole circle. You can see what's going on in the whole circle. And the people in front of you entering the circle, they come to a stop. There's no stop sign. There's a yield sign. In other words, if there's nobody there, keep moving.
Right, but if there's somebody there, then you do have to stop and let them go by and then go right after them.
Yeah, but it's worse when there's nobody in it. You can see there's nobody in it, and they come to a stop.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They get scared, man. It's a circle.
The guy drove straight over the top of it and blew out the bottom of his car.
Yeah, there's no counting for stupidity.
Well, he might have dozed off for a moment.
Yeah, forget artificial intelligence. We need to do something about natural stupidity.
Well, that's right. It's hard to come by, but we could be like New Jersey and make 3 rights to go left.
Yeah, or we could take down all the warning signs and let nature take care of itself.
I like that idea, Badger. Let's get rid of all warning labels and let Darwin take care of everything. We need to eliminate some stupid people so they stop making more stupid people.
We got a break out there from up here.
Go ahead, let the breaker go.
Go ahead, Shaman. Oh, thank you for the break. Yep, up here in the valley-wide, Mr. Sandman. I was running this Browning here, checking in on the Antico Radio Roundup.
Hello there, Sam, man. Night train opening up the door for you down this way. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. Sandman, Night Train, got you, go.
Hello, Sandman. Spitfire, waving my hand.
Alright, yeah, good to hear. I hear a bunch of yous out there for sure. Spitfire, the other fellow down there in Pottstown, I think. Appreciate you letting me get in there, get a couple words in, and hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, Sandman, you're doing a real good job. I got S6 down here in South Pottstown.
Yeah, Sandman, hearing you down here in Valley, sounding good.
Pottstown S6.
Yeah, you're doing your thing, Sandman. No trouble at all coming down here tonight. Sound like a local. Good evening and welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
Yes, good evening also. Yeah, you're all making a good trip. Low noise level tonight in the valley up here. No doubt. Spitfire, you're sounding good. Alrighty, yep, and Rooster, I heard a couple more in there. Good afternoon, good evening, and I'll get out the way.
Hello there, Sandman, Rooster.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Sandman, where you located? Night Train wants to know.
I'm sorry, say again?
Where are you located? Night Train wants to know.
Night Train, I'm in Bethlehem. I'm on the other side of the mountain here, down in the hole, kind of, in the Lehigh Valley.
10 Roger. All right, then. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, a little rough to get through that a big rock hill right there, but I do my best.
You're doing all right, man. You're doing all right. You hear us, too.
That's right.
I got a 7 and a room full of them over here around Fleetwood.
Oh, Fleetwood. Yeah, I got a good shot to Fleetwood. Are you on a beam or ground plane? I'm on the beam. I'm pointed southwest.
I get S9 on you now that I got the beam up your way.
There you go. I got a 7 on you.
Oh yeah, you come down here without any trouble though, Sandman. You always make it down here. No trouble hearing you.
Yeah, well that's cool. Yeah, I had to get a little signal reported. I get to watch. I'll watch the movie then in a couple days. I'll tune into your YouTube, and I always get a kick out of it, hearing everybody.
Yeah, well, you made it in there tonight. Of course, it's towards the end of things, but yeah, I got the video gate rolling tonight. Check it out tomorrow on the YouTube at the usual place. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Your Countywide Radio.
Real good copy. Yep, always do. Always check in. I think I am subscribed already, but I appreciate you running the show.
Yeah, my old Courier Centurion PLL, analog 40-channel base station radio.
Yeah, it's working, driver.
I know where there's another one of those for sale, and it has a Turner Plus 3 with it, I believe.
Oh, I need one.
Yeah, and you have 2.
Well, you got the other one, don't you?
Yeah. I had to get a file for it. They were out of stock, so I gotta wait till they or find another place, or attempt that dastardly MOSFET mod, which I'm not a real fan of.
I would prefer you didn't do that. I'm in no hurry. I can wait.
Okay.
Hey, Pete, is that a 40 channel, or is that still a 23?
No, it's a 40. It's an analog dial, but it is a 40-channel radio.
Okay, I might think about it. He only wants $50 for it.
Oh, it's worth $50. Oh, yeah. If everything's working like it should, it's worth $50. It's a nice big base station radio, 40-channel sideband with a clock.
Yeah, I really don't have any more room. I think I'm out. But this is a Royce 23. I think it's a 620. And I tried looking it up. I didn't get much information on it, but I popped the lid off of it, and it's been modified for modulation and power, I guess.
And Royce got some pretty good radios out there, too.
Yeah, I have a Courier Mobile. That works okay. Old 23 channel.
What's that Roy space station you got there, Sandbagger?
I got the 1-640.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's a good sounding radio.
Yeah, it's a good looking radio too. Yeah, that's balanced to 23 channel, but they made a 40 channel version of it. It's very similar.
I would suggest over there, Greenie, if you got the room and you got the money to spend, and you could get a Courier Centurion, I say go for it. Is it the 40D or the PLL?
It's the PLL. Yeah, because I looked it up earlier when you mentioned what you're talking on, and I was like, wow, man, that thing sounds really good. I know where there's one of those.
Well, yeah, this is the PLL. The PLL is the analog 40, where the 40D is a digital 40, but they're pretty much the same radio. Although if you're a collector, the PLL is the rarer model.
Even rarer are the very first ones that came out that were 23 channel.
And that's got a quarter-inch phono jack for the mic, right?
Roger.
Yeah.
This one's got extra channels in it too. Not that I don't use them, but it's got it.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of times when I go up there on sideband, I just hear languages I can't understand.
Well, it's not about sideband. It's got the extra channels. Somebody modified it. But I don't use them, but it's there.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. When I go up there, you know, on sideband, I can't tell what they're saying because I don't speak that language.
Oh, I don't know. I hear plenty of English speaking going on out of band above the 40.
Must be in at the right time of day.
Everything I do is right.
Oh man, there it is. There it is.
Here he comes.
Everybody.
There's one way to get old JR back on the air.
One took over the line.
I left my shovel outside too, damn it.
I hold the left arm up to save the watch.
And my ground is freezing outside, man. Nothing's gonna sink in.
Oh, we're just a bunch of alligators waiting for somebody to make a mistake, huh?
Is that my problem? My brain is frozen so nothing sinks in?
And you have been listening to the Cantankerous Pete Show right here live on 27115 on your radio dial.
Oh, man!
Tess, man, I'll tell you, I never heard such a thing.
What about terms and conditions apply there, Train?
Let's see, specifications are subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Printed copies are unavailable. Responsible replies are invited.
You know, you need to amend that, because all the advertisements I hear anymore, they just say T&Cs apply.
Yeah, they done started, you know, cutting it short. And the little guys with the fast talking probably going to be AI now.
Yeah, T&Cs apply.
So, Bagger, I didn't get a chance to hear it as much as I wanted to, man.
What? Where? The Midland or the Robin?
The Midland. I know the Robin's alright. That Robin was alright when I gave it to you. I think it was alright.
Well, yeah. I had to get the spurs down. And I did get them a little bit better. Like I say, I could hear the spur at S9 on the radio that's hooked to the other antenna. So that's not too bad. That's about what Skyrider was hearing from you, and he's a lot further away than my radio is from me.
So, I would guess that it improved if you had a radio nearby.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, but I wanted to hear that Midland.
Everybody hates the stock mic, though.
Well, that was Cantankerous Pete.
Yeah, Billy the Kid didn't hate it, but I did.
That's true. Billy kept saying it sounded really good, really good.
I think it's that word. I think it sounded like doo-doo.
I do too. It wasn't good.
You was in there, JR?
Yeah, I was in there.
You heard all of this garbage tonight?
Don't get me involved in your problems.
They wasn't my problem.
Man, he was witness to all this. He just sitting back there taking notes and witnessing.
That's like anybody else that goes to a party and everybody's getting drunk and silly and you're sitting back there sober and you're just observing it all.
Just look at them.
Speaking of the fun, I will catch you guys later.
Good night, Joker.
Good night, Joker.
See you, Joker. Have a good one, man.
73 is Joker.
Roger that, 73 back to you guys, and I will talk to you another time.
Take care, Mike. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Nice hearing you from up north.
10-4, Roger, right on. Likewise.
I gotta say, back